Well, hello, all my model car building buddies. This here is Glenn's Models. I'm Glenn, and I was crowned with a spike right through my head. Ow, that hurt too, let me tell you. But I'm all right now. In fact, it's the gas. All right, let me see. Let's go over here right away to SpotlightHobbies.com thing. Okay. On the last one I did, I was trying to explain what came in the Fujimi Garage and Tools set, and I couldn't remember everything, so I'm going to try that again. It's Fujimi, called Garage and Tools. You get 8 peoples and all kinds of stuff to go in your interior. The peoples are a couple of drivers, a girl in a swimsuit, a guy sitting at a table working on carb maybe, and a couple other ones. There's 8 in all. Plus they come with extra heads, you know. And interior stuff, I can't tell what, it has a list, but it's written in Fujimi, which I believe is somewhere in foreign. And yeah, so I don't understand that, but I understood the pictures. And it looked like there was like a telephone and one of those GPS dealies, and a tape player to go under the dash, and a cool steering wheel, a bunch of stuff like that that you'd find in your interior. Okay, also got the Fujimi tool set, the whole garage, man. There's like jacks and stands and toolboxes and cabinets, shelf units, workbench, vacuum cleaner, all kinds of stuff, man. Everything you need to stock a scratch-built shop. You know, you make a diorama. And while we're talking about Spotlight, you need to go into the, go in there at the top. It's got the 3 black lines, and you hit those. It says all products, and you hit that, and you go down where it says show, customs, and rods. That's the one you need to check out. That's where all the show cars, like Ed Roth cars and Bogosian rides. Let me see, they got the rat finks, different finks, and the weirdos. Also the fly poggers. You know, that's where you get your characters and your custom rides and stuff. So yeah, go in there and check that out. That'd be a lot of fun, man. That's where I like to go. Okay, on with the show. I haven't done it. I still haven't done anything. I'm sorry. I know y'all waiting on me to do something, and I am too. I went to the store and I got a whole tube of Authasium, hoping that would work. I used this whole tube, and it didn't do a bit of good until I noticed it was made by Acme, and I looked in the fine print on the back and it said it only works on Roadrunners and Coyotes. So that was a waste of time. So what I got is a bunch of models to show you, different ones that you haven't seen in a while, and a couple you might have seen recently, and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I haven't got progress. I really haven't gotten any progress on anything. So I thought I'd bring out a few monster cars, you know, like Grandpa's Dragula. Let him spin around here if I ever get my talking straight. Yeah. Let me tell you, I got some other stuff to do. It'll come to me in a minute. I just ain't thinking of it right now. This is just, now, straight from the box. Nope, I changed out the front wheels. The wheels that come with this kit are for trash. They make good trash can filler. The spoke rims, they're not good. They're just not. If you can avoid using them at all costs. Like I said, trash can fillers. The rest of this model is awesome. You know, it's pretty damn close to the actual car, you know, proportions and the way it's made and everything. So, yep. I'll be glad when they bring it out. I would like to build another one but you know, modify it to my tastes. And you'd think it's been a while since they brought back the Munster Coach and Dragula, so you'd think it'd be coming out pretty soon at least. This one, I was looking in the cabinet for something, and I come across this. Oh man, I forgot I even built that. I got done with it, and I stuck it back in the cabinet, and I hadn't seen it since. So yeah, I'll just now bring that back out. This is Lily Munster's grocery getter. What Lily goes to the groceries and get them with. What in the world is going on back here? Hang on just a minute while I check something out. Okay, that was freaky weird. Back here around the taillights and stuff, for some reason the flat black was sucking up dust, pulling it to it like a magnet. Yeah, look at there's some up here. That's awful. What the heck? I bet it's on the front too. They don't show it too much. How weird. Anyway, the heck with that. The rest of the car is pretty cool. It's black and got green pearl fogged along the bottom to give it sort of reflection, and it's got a thin coat of pearl over all the black to, you know, sparkle it up. And naturally it's got those pipes on the motor, just like the Munster Coach. Gotta have those cool things if it's going to be a Munster vehicle. And the bars up on top are extra cool. I need a couple more sets of those bars to go on. I need a set for Grandpa's Grim Sleeper. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on for him to finish it up. I gotta have a set of these and some old-timey lights, which I'm fixing to order from Hobby Lobby. I found them in their thing where they got the street lights that are just right for this thing. So I'll be getting those pretty soon for this and for the Grim Sleeper. One more Munster car. This one is Lily Munster. This is what she earns extra money for college. It's an Uber, you know. She'll come and pick you up in it and take you where you want to go and drive around. You know, being a Munster, it had to be an awesome ride. This was the Sidewinder, I think. Yeah, a Tom Daniels Sidewinder. I changed it up quite a bit. I rounded this edge right here. This was straight up and down, and I just curved it a little bit to match the bottom curve. It looked more natural that way, you know. And it filled in the sides. This was an odd opening here. I had to reshape that for the motor. And a twin blown motor. I think cool lights up on top too. Those are cool. And let me see. Oh yeah, the grill on the front is out of a I got it right over there. The Lincoln. You know, it's that Lincoln Pro Street kit. That's what I use the grill out of. And the headlights are off of a 32 stock 32 headlights. And it's white with it's actually green pearl mixed in with just a tad of yellow. You know, I mixed up clear and put just a drip of yellow in it and some green pearl to spray that fade with. Come out pretty good. Be all right. Okay. Man, I'm getting the dry mouth for some reason. I think it's because all this yammering. I gotta get my coffee. Hang on a minute. All right, that's better. Refreshing. This one, it's not a Munster. That was all the Munsters. This guy got done at the end of the racing season. Did pretty good. Rolled it up into the barn and locked it up for the winter. Covered it up with a tarp, put it up on blocks, everything. Set it up for the winter. And when he come back in the spring to get it and get it ready for racing again, people had gone in there and stripped it piece by piece, man. Everything that would unbolt from the body of the fenders and hood and doors and deck lid and bumpers and grill and everything was gone. You know, the interior was stripped, the motor was gone, a lot of suspension parts was gone, and wheels. So he had to go to every junkyard in a 50-mile radius to find all them different parts and get it going again. But he got it back together just in time for the first race of the season, and he's been doing pretty good with it so far. Let's see what kind of motor it's got in it. Oh, neat. You got a lawnmower motor. No, it's a small block Chevy. It's hard to tell the difference. I make fun of small block Chevy model motors. On a real car, you can't beat a small block Chevy. Just shut up. Anyway, yeah, that looks cool. I like the way I run the wires in pairs like that. I guess I do. Yeah, I like that. It's a mess, though, isn't it? All them different colors, but I think it looks kind of neat. I've seen cars like that, all different colors. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, I still got a couple more to show, and something you might want to see in a minute. Next is this feller here. This one I built on the other channel, a little bit at a time, letting y'all see it all. Excuse me. It's got two SOHC motors. I wonder if I can get the bottom. Oh yeah, it comes right off. I still have put the interior in it. That's how far I ain't got. It's got these two SOHC motors, and I'm using a chain drive, blower drive in the front. It's for a single blower, but it's strong enough to pull both. It goes over this side of this impeller and this one, pulling them. But on this setup, I got it one side pulling this blower, the other side back here pulling this blower. Because you don't want to have to pull the motors all the way out and apart to change a blower belt, which happens a lot in racing. So I figured, hey, maybe if I did it like this. And besides that, it's different. I had to make these cool offset manifolds. One goes to the left and one goes to the right. And then you got your scoops lined up pretty cool. Yeah, neat, huh? And the rest of it is double dragster chassis and parts. The body is that funny car body with the rear wheels move forward that's out right now, the Comet AMT. And I use this body. I flat topped it. This is the bottom. This piece here is the bottom of a double dragster rail. Just the small body part of the rail underneath the back. I used that for that part. And these bumps in the front are made out of mutagen. Did for tire clearance. I wanted to get the front end all the way down far as it would go. You know, and that's pretty low right there. Yup, that's like how low can you go? This low, this much. Or is it as low as you can go? Let me move it. I gotta move it. And this one may be as low as you can go. It's a low down, dirty thing. Troublemaker. This is built on the, what is it built on? I built it on some chassis. I don't know. Oh, it's a rear engine dragster chassis, a cut down. All right. Yeah, it took me a minute to remember. It's been a while since I built this. It's not touching. It's up. It's got Just a scooch. Just enough if a piece of gravel is on the track, it'll knock it out the way. Love the exhaust coming out the side there. Yeah, this is that one where it ain't got the separate bed. It's solid. And then got the big tubs back here. So it's for tire clearance. Let me see. I think the hood comes up. Oh, man, that was almost a stupid. Yeah, nothing under there, but see, that's the rear engine dragster, and I cut it off right there, and then mounted the axle up in there in some clever way that I can't show you right now. But I don't know why I left the hood loose, but I did, so why not? There we go. Oh, a motor's in there. Oh, yeah, this is that monogram mongoose, or it might be the snake, rear engine rail. It came with these rubber spark plug wires and these things, fuel lines. Yeah. That's what it is. It's one of those. Yeah, I picked it because it had the driver's cockpit sits up higher in those two rails than in the other ones. And it needed to sit up high enough, you know. Yeah, there it is. All right, let her go around half a turn, and I got... Oh, this is the last one? Nope. I still have one more to show, and it's a little more special. Yeah, special. Okay. Let me see if I can pick him up without him coming apart. I don't like to have the body glued down on such as that. On account of, you want to look under it every once in a while. This is a special Spotlight Hobbies. I didn't have Roadrunner decal to go up there. You put that little Spotlight Hobby, and it looks natural right there. I like it. Pro Street Superbird. What's so special about it? Not much. It has tubbed rear end, clipped it right across there, as you can see. But at least I got the front end painted and the tranny painted. No drive shaft, of course. But, let's see, the interior is not too bad. Not bad. Got the console with the shifter and the steering wheel. A little bit of dashboard detail. Nothing to brag home about. And, oh, did you see what I did? I just knocked one of the carburetors off like an idiot. Anyway, there's the motor with just one 4-barrel. I got the other, and it's right there. I'm an idiot. Clumsy is what it is. Could be an after effect of that off-asium. Anyway, let me set him down. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. Okay, what's special about it is this is the next adopter model. Yep. This is going to be the next one to be adopted by somebody. Not yet. Not yet. Sit back down. Sit down. Sit down. I'll announce the start of it in the middle of the month, just like I did for the last one. I'm just letting you know right now that it's out here, and this is what the next one will be. Give you time to think about it, whether or not you want it. But don't start commenting and say, I want it yet, because I'm only going to pay attention to the ones that come on the day when I announce it. You know, I'll announce it on a Wednesday, and then every comment on that show is the ones I will write down and pick from. Pretty neat, though. It is a Pro Street Plymouth Superbird in yellow. And that's all the cars I have to show for this episode, but I'm just going to leave it there because I can. I have a story. I'm not sure. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. When me and Donnie was working at the Ford place, Donnie had gone up to the parts department to get something. He'd been up there for a long time. And while he was up there, this job came in. And everybody come running up there, all the other bodymen. I didn't do that. I had 20 other jobs to take care of, but I wanted to see. And it was a Ranger, a little Ranger, brand stinking new. I mean, had maybe 200 miles on it. And the guy had rolled it down in a ditch. And the whole body was crumpled. It did not get totaled. The insurance said nope, it ain't enough damage to total it. So Bruce was the foreman there, the boss, and he said, "Who wants this job?" And everybody in there looked it over and they backed up. Hey, I know, give it to Donnie, he'll do it. Yeah, everybody chimed in. Yeah, tell Donnie, and they're laughing and stuff. We're gonna stick Donnie with this crappy job. And about that time, Donnie come in, and Bruce said, "I got you a job here." And I said, "What is it?" And he looked at it, and he said, "Oh, cool, this looks like it'll be fun." What wasn't fun? And I don't know why it wasn't totaled, okay? Here's the deal. I use this for the frame rails. They were twisted like this. You know, they weren't bent up or down or side or anything. They were twisted. And that was the one thing they couldn't fix, was to take a like they were twisted like a Twizzler, you know, licorice candy. So what had to be done? The truck had to be took completely apart. I mean completely apart, just like a model kit, thrown out all over the back shop. And down to the 2 frame rails, and then it took Donnie like 2 days grinding the heads off all those rivets and taking each one of the brackets off, because all they sent him to change was the 2 frame rails. Nothing else, no cross members, no brackets on them, just a bunch of holes in 2 naked frame rails. Well, weren't even painted black or anything. They was just metal, you know? So he had to build that truck from 2 frame rails up. Had to take all the brackets off and move them to the new rails. Couldn't rivet them back. Had to use stainless steel bolts and then weld the nuts to the bolts so they couldn't back off. Had to change. The floorboards was all right, and the back of the cab was okay, but the roof, both doors, all the glass, let's see, fenders, hood, the whole front end, bumpers. Back bumper, it had one of the big clunky dealer bumpers on it, so it was fine. But the bedsides and tailgate, it was everything, man. He built a brand new truck from scratch, just about. And when he got done, it passed all the inspections and checking it out and everything, and just like new again. And the thing that the other guys didn't consider after, thinking about all that work, was that big, big 4-figure paycheck at the end of the month. Oh, he got a big paycheck off of that. I don't remember how much. I remember it was staggering, though. Okay, well, let me see. The other one, it's just a little short story, and I don't even know if it's funny or not. Hang on a second. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot why I was even here. I almost forgot completely. I got to do a quick unboxing on this because it's going to be my project. It's not a slump buster, it's going to be a Kickstarter. Okay? I went to that place and where I got my concept drawings from a different build. You remember the drawings for the airplane and the woody rail and stuff? Well, I went to another place there in my head that was a lot cheaper, and this is what I want to do with this. That's pretty close right there. I mean, you should be able to look at this and tell, oh yeah, that's what he's going to do. That's going to be neat. It's going to be this guy. I'm going to paint him. I'm thinking I want to paint him semi-gloss black. Yep, I'm pretty sure I do. Just like this. I just like the looks of this body style. And put some wide tires and rims, but excuse me, I'm burping. Split the rims and make them deeper so I can use these hubcaps in the back. You know, so basically it'll look just like this, but with some big tires in the back. And something about the hood. I don't know if they'll have a scoop or a body scoop or something like that. What in the world? Quit chewing on it. Knock it off. Bob's chewing on the model shelf back there. He's idiot. I don't know if you could hear that through this or not. I'm hoping this will be a Kickstarter. Get me going again, because I've slacked off and I can't seem to get my mojo working. So I'm just going to give a quick look through here, let y'all see what it's about, and then I'm going to commence on it tomorrow, maybe tonight. This is Saturday. I'll be honest with you, it's not really Sunday morning, although I make like it is. I don't want to use this motor in it. I want to use this motor in something else, like another. I got a rail that's got a Chevy 6-cylinder in, a newer one, and I think I'd kind of like to put this in the older style rail, or competition coupe, you know, with the little body on the back. And look at all these cool parts on here, man. This is like a super detailed. I like the dashboard. It's got the chrome piece insert. Yeah, that's sweet. And there's the seat. Yeah, I'm thinking. If I don't do that, I want to make it into a gasser. See, that's what's slowing me down a little bit. Because it looked neat, jacked up in the front with some pie crusts on it, pie crust slicks on the back, and I don't know what kind of motor though. That's where I get. Trouble with my brain isn't that it has a lot of ideas. It's that it has too damn many ideas. You know, I can't slow it down. Look at, can you see these? Got the little lug nuts sticking up on them. Man, those are nice. I hate to cover up detail like that, especially when I hate to cover up detail like that, you know, by sticking a wheel on top of it, but what can you do? You know, it's where the wheel goes. These nice springs. Bob, knock it off. He is. I'll be glad when his brain grows in. He hadn't grown it in yet. I swear I'm gonna knock you out in the head. Quit, look what you've done. They've got a big old chewed lump on the end of the shelf. Chewed the corner. He eats everything. Here's the chrome. This is my favorite part too. Look at this, got the chrome visor to go over the windshield. And let me see what else. These dealies here to go in the back quarters. Got two different grills. I thought there was three. I don't know. The only difference is if you see these ends come over the side and these stop. That's the only difference I can see. Maybe the number of grills. They're so close. There's the bumpers and that steering wheel is nice. I love these old-timey steering wheels. I swear I do. It looks like a banjo steering wheel, and I can see through between things there. You see that? That's nice, man. That's dadgum sweet deal. Let's see what else. There's those little hubcaps. See, I like to put those in the middle of the steelies, but set in deep. I just think that'd be cool. Look, 3 carbs right here. 1, 2, and 3 with the beehive air cleaner on top. Can't beat that. Let me see what. Oh, we still got. We got the snoot. There's the front. Man, if a body wanted to make till the front end, it wouldn't be too darn hard to cut it off right here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I love these long fenders, I really do. I told you before, I had a real one of these. I didn't get to drive it much, but I sure did love it. Now these wheels, I got one in the box, I think. Oh, geez, I must have got it out and left it on the bench. No, they're all here. Hang on, man. I want to show you. These are super cool wheels. These are going on hot rods. I ain't using them on this. I'm trying to get a little bitty bag open. Just stick with me here for a minute. Okay, you got these inserts and these backwards. I'm trying to hurry, people. There. Cool. These are going to be front wheels on a street rod of old-timey flavor. Look at those. Those are beautiful. I need some back ones now with the big old white walls. And I think I got them right over here in a model kit. Here is flow board and the interior bucket. Oh, I like those door panels. A lot of people say door cards. Spare tire well that I think I can make an old-timey air scoop out of for the top of an injector on a blower. And look at that gas tank. That's cool. I like it when they make the parts separate. And the pièce de résistance is the bade, what is cool and nice looking. No flash that I can see. Well, it's got a little flash right across here. Heavy piece of flash. But that's not bad. And mold lines, almost non-existent. I mean, there's a little bit right there. You know, that's about it. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, well, that's my unboxing and telling. You can see after seeing all those parts now, and no problem, you know. It ought to look just like that. We're pretty close. Alrighty, well, I'm just going to leave all that out. And oh my goodness, I've gone way into too much time already. So, if y'all don't mind, if you do, please do it anyway. Share with your buddies. Leave me a comment if you want. I mean, you don't have to, but I'd really love it when you do. I read them all, and it takes me a little time to answer them, but I try to. Like it. If you like any of this crap, go ahead and say, hey, I like that, man. Put the little, touch that little button, and then subscribe, you know? And hit that black bell if you got a notion. And after that, let me see. Next show will be Wednesday morning, and I will see y'all later. Bye.